Oh, hey there. What do you think happens when you finally nail down the recipe to your favorite dish? Do you just rip the page and throw it away? No. You nail it and then you keep cooking it and eating that meal and showing it to all your family and friends as your crown jewel. And that's exactly what Lexus did, because to the right side of me is the refreshed 2026 Lexus IS 350 all-wheel drive F-Sport, and we're gonna get right into it. That's right, this is Lexus's crown jewel sports sedan. This is the IS 350 that we know and love, with the bulletproof 3.5 liter V6 naturally aspirated engine and well, rear wheel biased all-wheel drive in this particular one. Of course, the IS started life as a rear-wheel drive sports sedan, and gosh, does this gorgeous blue color do this car's justice. I mean, it is stunning. And speaking of good-looking stuff on the IS, this entire front end has been refreshed with the hammerhead new Toyota Lexus design language, and I know that this has been the topic of some controversy within the car enthusiasts, and I'm here to say that over here in person, I think it is absolutely stunning. I think it looks cleaner and more modern than the previous generation that was super angular. This car just gives you a bit of a more upmarket premium appeal. The Lexus grille still is standing tall right in the middle, and well, now it's a little narrower because we have this section that is body colored with the Lexus emblem. The headlights still have the iconic L within them. They are just a little bit narrower and longer than the previous generation, and we have this sporty little bit in piano black. Piano black is the name of the game on these cars, and it looks really good on it. It is also on the mirrors that remain unchanged, and let's take a look at the mostly unchanged side profile of the IS. It looks good as ever. It really didn't need much of a tweak at all. The wheels on the Lexus IS 350 also look phenomenal. This gunmetal gray really sets off against this blue color that we have on this particular one. Coming around to the rear end of the IS 350, and here's where things are a little bit tweaked. We have now this beautiful gloss black spoiler on the trunk, which again, that contrast just looks great on this car. The light bar tail light remains, and what does not is the Lexus logo that is replaced now with Lexus spelled out in the middle. The trunk looks a bit more upmarket. I'm here for it. I like it. I know that was also a topic of controversy for some. IS 350 and all-wheel drive badge, because that's what this one is, and more piano black. And of course, the twin exhaust remains the same. Let's take a look at the interior, because that's where a majority of the changes are. And there's the interior of the beautiful Lexus IS 350 that is updated for 2026, and this entire view in front of you is all new, starting with the steering wheel that is straight out of something like a RX or a TX. Same exact steering wheel with the same head-up display setup and all those kind of a touch buttons on the steering wheel. We've got the new 12.3-inch infotainment display, and it is indeed a very responsive touchscreen now. And up with the times gone is the CD player that we used to have in the 2025 Lexus IS. And well, moment of silence for that, but I don't really know how many people use that. This is your climate controls, and well, they're well placed, they're well thought out, and I like that we still have physical buttons for everything. We got USB-Cs in the IS. Yes folks, they made it into the IS. Wireless charger, and here's your mode selector that is kind of a carryover from the previous car, and now we have a volume roller instead of a volume knob like we did have in the previous one. I think it's okay. I like it either way, as long as there is a physical switch for that. We've got heated seats on this particular one, and well, the shifter remains exactly the same, and for honestly the best because I like the shifter. I see no issues with it. I think, well, it adds to the reason that this car exists still. It just feels solid and doesn't need a change. Speaking of things that did change, are this gauge cluster that is now fully digital and configurable, but unfortunately we lost a mechanical ring that moved around for your tachometer in the IS previously. The dashboard overall is pretty attractive. It looks nice. It has a very good feel like most Lexus vehicles, very good touch. Everything you touch in here is very high quality and premium. The vents have finally changed from what used to be in like a 2014 and 2024. This is the new design of the side vents and it looks pretty good. And you saw the center ones, they look pretty attractive. Also very minimalist yet good looking inside of the IS. In the back seat we still have vents for your rear passengers and also USB-Cs. That's a welcome change. And of course the rear passenger area remains the same. I'm about 5'9", sitting behind my own seating position. I have plenty of legroom and plenty of headroom back here. The back seat of the IS 350 is very usable. It's still a pretty comfortable sports sedan that you can use on a day-to-day basis. Speaking of that, let's go ahead and get behind the wheel and remind ourselves why this thing is such a perfect recipe. Let's go. All right, driving the Lexus IS 350 all-wheel drive. And let me tell you, this thing is as smooth as I remembered it. That V6 is such a solid powertrain. And well, there's a reason that they still decided to keep it around, and the Aisin 8-speed is still a solid transmission option. Shifts buttery smooth and also shifts pretty quick. I think it's among one of the better modern transmissions, especially in terms of Toyota's transmission choices. Sport mode turns your gauges red. And yeah, well, the V6 is just as smooth as ever. Now, the IS 350 is probably one of the top car enthusiast daily driver choices, and it's for good reason. It just gives you the perfect combination of everything. Of course, you can get that Mark Levinson in these that sounds absolutely phenomenal. You can get some really seriously good options in these cars, and without compromising reliability. You don't have to worry about wrenching on this thing every day. You don't have to worry about this thing being at the shop like some of the European counterparts of this vehicle. And well, that's the main reason people obsess over their ISs, and that's the main reason why Lexus keeps the recipe the same, because it's delicious no matter if it's 2014 or 2026. And on that note, I want to know you guys' opinion of the IS 350. Do you like the refresh? Do you like the redesign? What about the interior? Let me know down in the comments below. Do you own an IS? Do you feel the need to upgrade, or do you think yours is still kicking it just fine? I want to know that too. What other daily drivers would you cross shop with an IS 350? You guessed it, put it down in the comments for me. And while you're at it, smash that thumbs up button if you enjoyed watching this video. It definitely helps us a lot. And subscribe to Seize the Speed for more car reviews to come at you weekly. We review everything. I mean, you name it. We just did that M5 Touring. And well, if you want to see cool videos like that, make sure you're subscribed. As always, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Peace out, and I'm out.